Is riba haram or is it not? And is there a way around it as well? Right. I have to be very, very careful with what I say and also how I say it as well. As you know, there are big powers behind interest, usury, etc. So riba, usury, interest and usury, there's slight differences to it, but let's just call it the same for now, as they are both haram. So the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that riba is haram for the one who takes it and the one who also pays it as well. And there's also another hadith as well narrated by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh. The Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a time will surely come upon people in which none will remain that he consumes usury. If he does not consume it, he will be affected by its dust. This is Sahih as well. So basically the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about today, even what we earn, so the money that we make, even halal means, most of it, or if not all, is based upon usury and interest. This is the whole point of the fiat currency. So we know that riba, so mortgages or whatever, etc., is haram. So that's why some scholars have said, not all, but some scholars have said, they started to quote hadith of the path of lesser evil, as it's pretty much impossible to get houses nowadays without mortgages for most people, and especially the West, renting is a lot more expensive than actually getting mortgages, because when you're renting, you're actually paying the mortgage of the person's house who is. On top of that, you're paying rent and utilities, so profit for him and utilities as well. I'm not going to get too deep into this because I'm not an haram. I don't want to say anything wrong. I trigger people. But what the point I was trying to make was, it annoys me when people say, oh, start businesses, start investing, X, Y, Z, etc., etc. But the thing is, not everybody is inclined to start businesses, and especially in the West now, to even start a business, depending on the business, the amount of money you need to put in to start, you're probably going to have to get a loan out as well. And guess what? Interest. Unfortunately, the world shouldn't be like this. And there is actually examples of probably not even about 100 years ago. I'm not going to say any names, but I'm going to say a non-Muslim nation within 6 years actually fixed issues which happened from so the issues of obviously the economy due to the Great Depression. They got rid of interest. So they stopped charging interest, and within 6 years the economy fixed. So Islam is the truth once again. If we get rid of interest, which it's not going to happen, I can't see it happening for a while. Unfortunately, even in the Muslim countries, people are, dabbling in riba basically. And due to that, it creates more inequality, and people who are not inclined to start businesses, nor have they got any idea, nor they don't want to. And rightfully so, if you are happy working for somebody, all means you should be able to work for somebody and provide, like how our grandfathers, great-grandfathers did. They fed a whole family on £1,000 a year, wage in the 70s and 80s. Bought houses, not just one, but a few houses as well. So this just shows the more and more interest that is used and it's circulated in the economy, it gets worse and worse for each passing generation. I know I haven't provided any answers, but I do not want to get too deep into this. I'm not an ulama, and I've got to be very, very careful with what I say, because as you know, there are very, very powerful people who deal with interest and usury and riba. Anyways, till the next time, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.